Samsung is bringing back a feature we thought was gone for good with the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Plus, there are 3 other massive updates that are about to change the game. Whether you're a photographer, a tech enthusiast, or just a Samsung fan, you'll want to hear about these. Let's break it down. What's up, guys? Sal here. Now, if you've been following Samsung over the past few years, you probably noticed a trend. They've been removing features left and right. Micro SD cards, IR blasters, headphone jacks, even chargers out of the box. We all know who they're taking inspiration from, right? But here's the kicker. Unlike Apple, Samsung actually listens sometimes. Remember the micro SD slot? They axed it with the Galaxy S6 and the backlash was real. Everyone was mad. Samsung got roasted for it. Then, out of nowhere, they brought it back with the Galaxy S7. We thought it was a win, only for them to ditch it again the following year with the Galaxy S8. Classic Samsung move, am I right? But now it looks like Samsung's listening again, and they're bringing something back that many of us have been hoping for with the Galaxy S26 Ultra. So what feature is making its return this time? The variable camera aperture. This feature first appeared with the Galaxy S9 back in 2018. At the time, it was cool, but it was pretty basic. It had just 2 preset stops that allowed the aperture to switch between a wider setting for low light and a narrower setting for bright light. Fast forward to today, and Samsung is taking things up a notch with the S26 Ultra. Instead of just switching between 2 preset stops, the aperture will now adjust smoothly, just like the lenses on real cameras. Now you might be wondering, why does this matter? Well, let me break it down for you. Think of your eyes on a bright sunny day. You squint or wear sunglasses to block out too much light. In low light conditions, you naturally open your eyes wider to see better. The variable aperture works the same way for your phone's camera. It adjusts how much light enters the lens, so your photos and videos don't end up too bright or too dark, regardless of whether you're shooting on a bright day or in a dimly lit room. Most phone cameras struggle in extremely bright light, like on a sunny day, right? To fix that, they usually increase the shutter speed, which can make your videos look jittery and unnatural. This is something you don't see with real cameras because they can adjust the amount of light smoothly. Now Samsung is bringing that same level of control to the Galaxy S26 Ultra. This means your photos and videos will look cleaner, smoother, and more professional. No more washed out or jittery footage. But that's not all. Samsung is also introducing more control over depth of field, a feature that's going to be a game changer for those who love to get creative with their photos. Sure, portrait mode has been around for a while, and it's cool, but it's still just software-based. With the S26 Ultra, you're getting real hardware control over depth of field thanks to that adjustable aperture. That means you can get closer to your subject before it starts to blur, giving you more control over focus and composition. If you're into manual photography controls, you're going to love this. Pair that with the 200MP main camera, and you've got yourself a phone camera that's nearly as versatile as some high-end DSLR cameras. If you're the type who just points and shoots, you might not care too much about this feature. But if you're someone who loves tweaking settings and getting that perfect shot, then this new aperture system is going to feel like a dream come true. Now let's talk about the S Pen. Some of you might remember the controversy around the S Pen downgrade in the S25 Ultra. Samsung removed the Bluetooth functionality from the stylus, and for a minute, it felt like they might be phasing out the S Pen entirely. There were tons of rumors that the stylus would be a thing of the past, but it turns out we had nothing to worry about. In an official interview, Samsung's Vice President of Product Marketing confirmed that the S Pen is here to stay. So even though we don't know if Bluetooth features will be coming back, the S26 Ultra will still include the S Pen, and that's great news for all you note-takers, artists, and productivity enthusiasts out there. Moving on, let's talk about something that's been on the radar for a while now, a display. The S26 Ultra is rumored to feature a brand new OLED panel with CO technology. Now, I know that sounds technical, but here's the important stuff. This new display means higher brightness levels and better power efficiency. That means you can expect brightness to exceed 3000 nits, making it easier to view your screen under direct sunlight. But here's the kicker. It'll also be more power efficient, so you'll get better battery life without sacrificing screen quality. But wait, there's more. The S26 Ultra will also come with significant upgrades to the telephoto camera, which will provide a more detailed zoom and a better battery that should last longer than ever. It's clear that Samsung is going all in with this phone. Between the improved display, the new camera features, and the S Pen staying intact, the S26 Ultra is shaping up to be one of the best flagship devices we've seen in a while. So, to sum it all up, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is bringing back the variable aperture, which will drastically improve your photos and videos. You'll also get real depth of field control, the S Pen stays, and a new OLED display that's brighter and more efficient than ever before. And that's just scratching the surface. Want to know even more about the upcoming S26 Ultra? Click here to check out the full breakdown of everything we're expecting from this powerhouse of a phone, and I'll see you there.